Another stereo manual. This is from a Marantz model 1152 DC. It's just an amplifier, stereo amplifier, but highly regarded. And the great thing is, it was given to me. I mean, the amplifier. This just kind of came along with it, with some other equipment. I just asked at a garage sale, and they said, sure, we've got something inside. Took a look at it, and they wouldn't take any money for it. And this manual by itself sold for $30. This is another package of 110 film that I picked up at a little store that buys out insurance claims. And this one came from the Western Family drugstore chain. I think it's an East Coast or Southeast chain, or was. And I probably didn't pay more than a quarter each for these. I bought so many of them. And all the 5-packs sold already, so now I just have a few singles. And the singles are selling for $8 a piece. This old newspaper is dated April 13th, 1945, and it went for the princely sum of 3 cents. The Minneapolis Morning Tribune. And I've sold a few of these newspapers. They just came in a box lot. And this one I've had up for quite a while for $20. And I just got a message from a curator at a museum in near Minneapolis. And they asked if I would lower the price. And so I sold it to them for $6 plus shipping. This is a pair of cross braces. They go in the engine bay of a Mustang T-top to help when they cut out the roof for a T-top, it loses some of its rigidity, and these cross members bring it back. And I put these up for $180 and right away received a offer of $150. Well, I passed on it, and then I found another pair that I had. So he wrote me again a month after I put these up and said he was still in for $150, so I let him have them for $150. This is a set of new old stock center wheel caps for steel rally wheels, either for a Pinto or a Mustang 2 of the 70s era. And one had an open package, so I was able to display it when I made the listing. They're brand new, and this set of 4 went for $190. More auto parts. This is an auxiliary fuel tank. Kind of goes between the main tank and the inlet. And this is off a 70s Mustang. So whenever I put a part up, it sells within just a few days. This one I put up yesterday, it sold for $100. This is the top cover to the case of a Marantz 2216 amplifier. It's got that full wood grain vinyl, lifting a little bit there. But this little piece off the amplifier sold for $20, and it's going to Napoli, Italy. This is a microphone that I bought back about 2000, 2001. I bought it from Germany on eBay. It's a Telefunken brand. I had a small collection of these German microphones and decided it was time to sell off those microphones, and sold a couple. This one I sold for $40 on a best offer. I had it priced at $60, but it's kind of rough shape, not perfect by any means. And a collector in Minnesota bought it. These are toy friction motor cars, Mustangs. They don't work that great, but still got $40 for this pair of cars. This is a Pioneer light metal reel-to-reel take-up reel, 7-inch, and this comes standard on the Pioneer RT707 reel-to-reel deck that I happen to have sold a couple in the last few months, and acquired another one. Kind of funny, I just asked at a garage sale if they had any stereo equipment, and I ended up getting 4 very nice pieces for free, including a Pioneer RT707 with 2 of these take-up reels. So I put this up for sale right away, And it took about a week and sold for $65. And I forgot to mention that this is going to Latvia. I think this is my first sale to Latvia. It's going through the global shipping program. After having these since last fall, I finally have sold a couple. This is another one, U.S. Marshal, South Dakota, sold for $20. And this one's going to Michigan. This is a brand new Brother laser printer. This is the 2340DW. I used the 2170W, and I bought two of the 2170Ws brand new, and I paid $20 and $25. And this one I paid $20 for at a garage sale, and it sold for $120. I'm going to put the original box in another box, just because this seems a little flimsy. Give it a little bit more strength for the shipping. $120 for this Brother laser printer. This is an Akai 635 tape deck. It can use the 10.5-inch big reels, and it has these hub adapters for that. And interesting story on how I acquired this. It was off of Craigslist. It was an ad that featured no pictures. It stated it had a Marantz 4400, which is a very, very expensive, rare amplifier. This tape deck, some speakers, and a cassette deck. And it took me about a week of back and forth phone calls, because the stuff wasn't at his house just outside of Sioux Falls. It was across the state near Sturgis, South Dakota. And finally, when he got it back to all back here, I went and took a look at it. And he said he'd been receiving calls from people offering him $600 to hold it for him till they can get there, and he didn't trust that. And I offered him $400 for everything, and he shot back at $500, and the deal was done. And I've got the Marantz amplifier up for $1,600. The cassette deck is up for sale for $200, and I took a best offer on this Akai for $920. Over the winter I bought a TV repairman kit or box, and I bought it to sell just the case, but it had some parts in it, and these have been up for just a couple of months. This is a basically it's a ceramic block. What it does is it drops 12 volts to 6 volts, often used in the automotive or marine industries. And this sold for $20. I paid $4 for the whole repairman toolbox. A few other parts in there for sale yet too. After selling a couple of these colored reels last week, this was the last one. I decided to raise the price by $5, so this sold for $30. And it took about 2 years to sell all, probably 6 to 8 of these that I had in different colors. And I'm not sure if I'll come across them again, but as you know, you never know what you'll come across. In any case, this colored 7-inch reel-to-reel tape reel sold for $30.